girls, are you excited to get started on step number 1 of the detective badge? In this step, we're going to focus on building our observation skills, a set of skills that are very important to detectives. According to the Oxford Dictionary, observation is the action or process of observing something or someone in order to gain information. Detectives will use observation skills to gain information about the scene, people involved, and the evidence in order to figure out exactly what happened in their mystery. Today we are going to start with a game to test your observation skills. This game is called Kim's Game and has been a favorite of Girl Scouts for many years. The game dates back to Rudyard Kipling, an author who wrote books in the 1890s and early 1900s. One of his famous books was The Jungle Book. It is also believed that he was a good friend of our founder, Juliet Gordon Low. This game, Kim's Game, connects back to a game played by one of his characters in the book titled Kim, who was training to become a spy. The character used this game to build his memory and observation skills. What you will need: 15 to 20 small objects. It really can be anything you find around the house. A table or tray, a cloth to cover the objects, a pen and paper, and a clock or stopwatch. To begin, we're going to play a couple of rounds together. Here are the rules for round number 1. For this round, you will need just a pen and paper. In just a moment, you will see a picture of 20 items that I have gathered for this game. They'll be arranged on the table and you will have just 60 seconds to look at and observe the items in the picture before it disappears. Once the picture disappears, you'll have another 60 seconds to remember just as many items as you can. Now let's remember the Girl Scout law and be honest and fair. No going back for a peek or writing things down early. How'd you do? Did you get more than 5? How about 10? Anybody get all 20? All right, are you ready to make the game a little harder? Here's the directions for round number 2. While the rules are similar, this has got an added twist. This is an elimination round. You'll get another 30 seconds to study the original photo. Then a second photo will appear, and it will be missing some of the items. Your job will be to remember as many of the eliminated items as you can. Now it's your turn. Use the items that you've collected to play a few rounds with family. Remember, you can use the cloth to cover the tray between rounds or as a shield while you're removing things. Do you want to practice on a real scene? Ask somebody to stage a scene for you somewhere in the house or outside, just using what they can find. Visit the scene, make some observations, then leave. Ask them to rearrange or make some subtle changes, and then have you come back to the scene. Can you spot the differences? Were there things that you could have found helpful? What was the hardest part about remembering? Good luck on that part. You want to share your work with us? We'd love to see a side-by-side image of your Kim's game during the elimination round or a picture of your stage scene. Have fun with this one. I can't wait to see you in step number 2.